Hello everyone, I'm your host Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Hacker's Memory. Once again, did some leveling up off screen. Not much has changed. I did manage to get the golden accessories from the online stuff, so now I have the golden goggles and the golden visor. So I have, all my guys have a gold thing on their head now. It's pretty neat. They're also those levels. Alright, back to business. I'm also training up some guys in my farm just in case these guys start falling behind. So this is a Solarmon, legendary Digimon. Find a Dream Chief and learn the secret of how to obtain that glorious shining body. Okay. The client is Solarmon. I'll contact it and ask for details on the case. Hello, are you the one who solves Digimon's problems? You're not a counselor, but you will listen to my problem, right? I'm Solarmon, pleased to meet you. I work in security for a financial institution server. I want you to investigate the head of security's secret. No, I'm not trying to dig up dirt on my boss or anything like that. Quite the opposite, I look up to my boss, Digimon Gold. Particularly his shiny gold body. Just thinking about it makes me breathless. I wish I had a cool body like that. Oh, I'm starting to feel faint. Can't you digivolve into a Digimon Gold? Sorry, I'll get to the point. I want you to investigate the secret of Digimon Gold's body. I must know how I can get such a magnificent body for myself. Why don't I just ask him? I couldn't just go up and ask something like that. Digimon Gold is the big boss. Everyone looks up to him. I'm just a nobody. I get nervous just making reports for him to work. To him for work. There's no way I could bring myself to ask something like this. Huh? A case is a case. Does that mean you'll do it? Yay, I'll send you the location of the server where he is. Good luck. Technically, wouldn't Rapidmon Gold or Magnamon be considered like a higher tier gold Digimon? Oh, this is... Wait, I've been here before. Hey, over here, stop. Ah, the firewall? It's really strong. The server was hacked a little while ago. Security was seriously stepped after that. It might be a little difficult to get in. I'm used to coming and going as I please. Sorry, I forgot to mention it. You can handle it? That's a relief. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, this is... I thought this was a fighting one. This is just a... Cool. Wow, you hackers never cease to amaze me. Inviting a hacker to the server I'm supposed to protect. I can't help but feeling a little guilty. Where's Digimon? He should be here. But he's always moving around the server to monitor stuff. Just walk around and you'll run into him soon enough. Huh? You don't have that kind of time? You're right. It would be a disaster if an outsider was discovered in the server. A new security system is being tested on this server. There should be a short time lag before the administrator is notified. So this is the best chance you have for moving around in the server, although... lure Digimon to come to you. Do you think you can do it? What? So after sneaking in undetected, you're just going to let him know you're here? That sounds dangerous. Oh, look, he's doing the face. The alarm, the security guards will be here soon. This is kind of cool. Intruder, who are you? Wow, Digimon Gold is really here. Huh? Solarmon, did you arrive before me? What? You mean to say you deliberately attacked the server in order to lure me here? You have a reason? Must be something malicious. Now come quietly, intruder. I'm gonna kick your ass. Alright, so these guys are in the 60s now. Let's see how much a volcanic driver does. I do love that he says, oh wow, holy shit, he took that like a champ. How about a defense penetrating ability? And... Okay, that one hurt you much more. I think you also have a... No, I thought you had a defense penetrating, but I guess you don't. Transcendent Sword it is. D-Grenade? Oh, that's so cool. He, like, flies around. Wow, that tickled. It's just attack like normal, I think. I don't think we're supposed to kill him. That wouldn't make much sense. Ow. These attacks tickle. That's quite a jab. I guess I am supposed to beat him? Oh, he's almost done. Okay, that seems like not a cool thing. Pen block? What the hell's a pen block? Oh, he leveled up. What's a pen block? So you lured me here to defeat me. A cunning ploy indeed. You remind me of Toppo from Dragon Ball Super. No, that's not it. He's not an intruder. What do you mean? Do you know this person? Well, you came to ask me something. So you break into the server and cause all this commotion just to ask me a question? If you're genuinely sorry, then I don't want to take things any further. But what is it that you were willing to risk capture just to ask me? You want to know the secret of my golden body? Why would a human want to know such a thing? I see, so Solarmon hired you to ask me. I'm sorry, I wasn't brave enough to ask you directly, so I hired this human to do it. I really look up to you. I want a magnificent golden body just like yours. So you want to know how to get a golden body? That's right. Sorry to disappoint you, but there is no secret. Not at all? I used to be a Solarmon, just like you. I simply worked hard as a security guard, and one day I digivolved into my current form. So I just need to work hard? Come on, tell the truth. So did Digivolution form? Exactly. Digimon look very different after they digivolve. That's how I went from being a Solarmon to what I am now. It's no secret. There's no need to thank me. But I can't believe I lost to a human. I still have some way to go as head of security. If you were a real intruder, we would be in serious trouble right now. I must reevaluate my abilities and apply myself to make sure I'm up to the job. Wow, instead of punishing us, you're disciplining yourself. You're so cool. Weird. That would have been a good opportunity, because I think Gargemon Gold can digivolve into Rapidmon Gold? Or maybe Magnamon? I forget. Or maybe both, actually. Thanks for talking to Gargemon Gold for me. He talks to me all the time now. I'm working much harder than before, and Gargemon Gold is being so supportive. Being supported by someone I admire so much is like a dream. He said I should be able to digivolve like him if I keep up the hard work. I'd given up hope of ever being like him. But knowing that he used to be a Solarmon just like me is really encouraging. He doesn't just look impressive, he's so wise too. I want to be just like him. And I know that if I work hard, I'll have the same magnificent golden body one day. Thanks to you, my days are filled with hope again. Once I get my cool new golden body, I'll be sure to visit you and show it off. Oh, that was easy. Let's look at the... Oh, I got a message. Oh. Okay. Where's the field guide? Field guide. Let's see. So, Solarmon can become Gargemon Gold. He can become Rapidmon or Magnamon. That's actually pretty cool, because the only way to get them before was Terriermon and Vmon. Being able to digivolve from a champion makes it much easier. Neat. Let's turn in the case. Turn on the computer, turn in the case. Pink. Okay, thief who doesn't steal. I think this is an important one. Yeah. We have an odd thief. He doesn't seem to steal anything. Can you find out what he wants? I get aquamarine. Okay. Getting all of us together for a job, that's pretty extravagant. Who's the client? Wait, who just... I thought he was the one talking. The aquarium in Ikebukuro. So the client is a fish? Of course not. It's the aquarium manager. It's a theft case. Seems some thieves have been breaking in. Too bad. It just sounds like an ordinary case. A theft? Surely that's more of a police matter. The police have passed on the case to us. So it's not just an ordinary case. Is it the detective? It is, Mariyoshi. I see you're all here. Thanks for agreeing to this. Let me introduce the client. This is Mr. Mitsushita, manager of the Ikebukuro Aquarium. Keep in mind that everything we discuss must be kept absolutely confidential. Then I'll explain the situation. Fish have been going missing from our tanks every night for some time now. Because of the cunning methods employed by the thieves, it took us more than a month to notice that anything was wrong. Hang on a sec. Can I ask something first? Yes, what? What fish have been stolen? For starters, sea bream, flounders, and seahorses. Wow, maybe the thieves want to start their own aquarium. This is no laughing matter. You should take it more seriously. Hey, you laugh and he gets mad at me. What else was stolen? Some sharks. I thought sharks were huge. How could they steal them? The sharks in our aquarium are a small species. They're only about 30 centimeters long. That's some tiny shark. How? I never knew there were small sharks. They don't sound very scary. Clownfish, conger eels, jellyfish, sardines, spider crabs, and even penguins and sea otters have also been stolen. That many? Let me see, what else? Ah, what about cod? Were any cod stolen? No, we don't have cod in the aquarium. Oh, I see. Erica, the issue isn't what was stolen. How could you not notice all those missing animals for a whole month? Well, the thieves, they employ very cunning methods. Yeah, right. Are you sure it's not because you old geezers aren't up to the job? I don't know what to say to that. Hey, so show some respect for your elders. Hackers rely on information to do their job, so you should listen to everything the client has to say. Isn't that right, Ryuji? That's right. Sorry for the interruption. Please continue. We don't know why, but the thieves always return the animals to where they belong after a few hours. Huh? What the... So the exhibits are stolen during the night and returned before we open the next day. More specifically, they're usually returned after about an hour. That's why we didn't notice it for over a month. I can see why. How? Pardon me? She means on how did you eventually notice what was going on? Oh, I see. Unless something happens, the CCTV camera footage is wiped every month without being watched. A member of our staff noticed what was happening while erasing the footage. It showed some masked men carrying away the tanks at lightning speed. Then they returned in about an hour and put them back in exactly the same place, right down to the millimeter. They were picking up the whole tank? That sure is strange. Why would they do such a thing? How do you pick up a whole tank? Aren't they, like, bolted to the ground? Or made with the building? That's what makes this case so bizarre. They risk being caught just to return what they took. Isn't it the police's job to investigate this? Ordinarily, yes, but my superiors have been at loggerheads about how to handle it. I'll spare you the detail, but this case isn't technically classified as theft. Legally, theft is the intention to permanently deprive the owner of property. If that can't be proven, then it can't be considered theft. The perpetrator's behavior of always returning the exhibit means that the owner isn't permanently deprived of his property. Of course, if we knew who they are, we could nail them for trespassing on private property. But trespassing cases aren't a high priority. My superiors have decided that we can't spare the resources to investigate this case right now. Come off it, that just sounds like an excuse for being lazy. That's a bit of an exaggeration. Detective Mariyoshi can't be everywhere at once. It's okay, Ryuji. I've got thick skin. That's why I've resorted to bringing Mr. Mitsushita here to meet with you in secret. aquarium is actually scheduled to undergo a major renovation soon. If word of this gets out, we might end up losing our grant and might even have to shut down permanently. I suppose it would be risky to give a grant to an aquarium where thieves can come and go at will. The CCTV footage is evidence of trespassing. If you can find out who they are, I'll arrest them. Please tell us everything else you know, then we'll decide whether or not to take the case. The thieves always make their move during gaps in the security guard's patrol schedule. Of course, we change the routes and handover times every day. Even so, they always know the times when there are fewest guards. How about security? Do you have motion sensors or infrared beams? The thieves disable our security system so the alarm never goes off. Is it some crappy old security system? Far from it, it's brand new. One of the thieves must be a highly skilled hacker. I heard there are lots of top-notch hackers in Eden. You don't suspect us, do you? Of course not. Matayoshi told me all about you. He said you wouldn't be capable of something like this. How nice of him to say that. Look at their faces. I didn't mean that. I just mean you wouldn't be capable of committing a crime like that. Otherwise, we wouldn't be asking for your help. Isn't that right, Mr. Mizushita? Right. Sorry, I phrased that badly. I would really like Yuri to uncover the truth and catch the culprits. So what's it gonna be? I think we should take the case. I don't think we should take the case. We should take the case. Now let's take it. I'm a little curious to find out exactly what's going on. I knew you'd take it. Thanks. Thank you. Let me just check two things. Every single stolen exhibit was returned, right? Yes, I checked with our keeper. Nothing is missing. And finally, was anything added? Added? Please check for any unfamiliar decorations, stones, or anything else. I will. What should I do if I find something? Contact us straight away. Make sure you don't touch it. Understood. Thanks again. Then I'll leave it to you. Okay, let's go over the case. Every night, a group of masked men evade the security guards and steal one of the aquarium's exhibits. Then they come back and return it soon after. I see. What do you mean? Do you know who they are? No idea. How about you, new boy? Not a clue. Maybe the criminals love fish? It's not enough to just look at them, they want to swim with them? Then why go to the trouble of returning them? Maybe they realize they're too difficult to keep? You have to control the water temperature, water quality, and stuff like that. It's difficult even for a professional. So the next day they steal different fish. Within an hour, realize they're also difficult to keep, and then return them? And repeat that 30 times? They'd have to be really stupid. Or there's something we're missing. In any case, we need more clues. I agree. Hang on a sec. I have it connected to the aquarium server. I'll take a look at the security system logs. Found something? It looks like the thieves accessed it via cyberspace. They've deleted the logs, but that's not enough to stop me. They've been careful, but not careful enough. There are still traces of the deleted logs. This should do it. Damn, they've covered their tracks. Shitose, forward the data to me. I think I know how to uncover their route. Okay, you take things from here. Once we know where they access the server from, Zombie and I will hack them. Oh, that's Ryuji. Damn it, I have to pay attention to names. That sound good to you? I've got the address. Aquarium back to URL. Great, let's go. Oh, teaming up with Ryuji for this one. Be careful. Did she say that to Ryuji? I'm sure she did. Hey, my team's stronger than Ryuji's now. I got 4 megas. Well, 1 mega and the rest are kind of like maybe ultimate level guys disguised as megas. The NX guys aren't as strong as other megas. Oh well. They're still good though. Aquarium's back door. Ooh. Oh, this is a weird one. Let's see. Oh, sweet. Farm expansion plugin. Didn't I get one of those in the last mission I did? Oh god, I have 2. Oh, what was that other thing I got? Something, it was a guard. Pen block. Reduces defense in it. Oh! Oh, so I guess they finally came to understand that those things were... Those penetrating moves that ignore defense and intelligence are crazy overpowered. Huh. Oh, okay. I see how you do this. Is it route access? Yeah. So what would happen if I didn't... I guess if I didn't have access to that skill, I couldn't do this case. What Digimon are on this server, I wonder? I was gonna say, am I not gonna access... Oh, Gomamons. Okay. Well, you're dead. You'll live, but you won't like it. And now you're dead. Those guys are close to leveling up. Ooh. Miss? Look, there's someone there. Is it a girl? Welcome to my aquarium. I'm Minimo Taketsuchi. Taketsu... I guess? I'm surprised you found this place. Are you the police? No, we're like detectives. No. Doesn't matter who you are, you've got nothing on me. Can we ask you some questions? What is this place? What are you doing here? As you've come all this way, I'll give you a special tour of my aquarium. You shouldn't answer either of my questions. If you notice, this place looks exactly like the Ikebukuro Aquarium. How observant. It's a perfect digital copy of the aquarium's buildings, facilities, and animals. It's almost complete. I see, so you did it to create this place? But did you really need to resort to theft? You can find lots of similar data for fish and buildings on the net. You don't get it. Similar isn't good enough. It has to be a perfect reproduction. The building and decor can be recreated from photos, but how the animals look and move can't be scanned from ordinary photos or videos. They have some very rare fish. There's no information anywhere about the types of tanks and equipment they use. And it's not as if I could just go up to them and ask to borrow their precious fish and equipment, right? I see, so you steal them, copy them, and then return them? Steal? Please don't use that word. I just borrowed them and scanned them with a 3D scanner. No one could accuse me of stealing. So it seems, but you are suspected of trespassing on private property. I hate that. In the virtual world, people are free to go anywhere they like. The real world is so full of restrictions. Although you're not quite right, I didn't actually trespass. What do you mean? Breaking into the aquarium, finding the exhibit, removing it, and then returning it safe and sound, all within a short space of time. I hired a team of international super thieves. They didn't leave any evidence, and I haven't committed any crime. Did you hire someone to do the hacking as well? I asked a Digimon and a hacker to help with that. Of course I didn't do anything myself, and any evidence is long gone by now. The most difficult part was scanning everything perfectly in the short time between acquiring the exhibits and returning them. I bought an entire studio for that. So it's just a very expensive hobby. It takes more than money. I had to be smart too. That's why you'll never pin anything on me. I haven't caused anyone any trouble, even you. And look, this place is almost finished. My own private aquarium. Well, I have to hand it to you. This place certainly looks beautiful. Thank you. That makes me so glad to hear. But it doesn't sit right with me. It's also the ugliest thing I've ever seen, in a sense. Ugly? What do you mean? Yeah, you spent a lot of money, but you didn't get your hands dirty. You got other people to do it for you. So much for the perfect crime. What? The law can't bring you to justice, but unluckily for you, we aren't the law. We're hackers. We'll make sure you're punished. This aquarium will never be completed. That's too bad. Looks like I'm gonna have to dispatch my first visitors. I knew she seemed too willing to talk. She never intended to let us leave here. What did she have? Oh, those are low levels. Let's see. They're both data. It wouldn't make sense to waste any skills on them. You can probably kill one of them. Yep, that'll do it. And I guess just burn through your moves. Oh, thank you. Ow. Come on, just... Can we end this charade? Here's a combo. No, never mind. This is dead. Bink. Oh, come on, Omnimon. I've always wanted to live in an aquarium. What? Especially that aquarium. It's in a tall building, like a seabed for the sky. So you have some attachment to that aquarium? Yeah, so many memories. I went all the time as a child, at least once a week. It's also where I went on my first date. But they're going to have a major renovation soon. Did you hear about that? Yes, we did. I was so shocked when the final design was announced. It looked more like a nightclub or a disc or a casino. They're going to have pop groups singing with tropical fish. Don't you think that's tacky? It's the way things are now. It is tacky. It's the way things are now. I understand the aquarium needs to keep up with the times. I thought about starting a petition to keep the aquarium as it is. But they probably wouldn't take any notice. Things never go my way in the real world. So I decided to preserve it myself. Just as it had always been, just how I remembered it. I understand how you feel. I kept trying to think of ways to make the aquarium mine. When all is said and done, you didn't intend to cause any trouble. You just wanted to recreate the aquarium for yourself, correct? That's right. We can't just look the other way. Memories aren't about preserving data. There's something you keep inside you for the rest of your life. Maybe you're right. If you're gonna report me, just do it. Are we really going to? Looks like you got this case all wrapped up. The aquarium will send payment. Oh, what's the matter, Ryuji? Why the long face? There's something bothering me about the case. I just hope it turns out to be nothing. By the way, I met the perpetrator. I can't go into detail, but she's the only daughter of a very wealthy man. He recently passed away and left his entire fortune. Her father's dead. And recently? But she hired people to steal the exhibits and hack the security. Surely there's no evidence. Exactly. That's why the aquarium has dropped the complaint. It receives extremely rare creatures from other aquariums and research institutes around the world for special exhibitions and the like. Any rumors of security problems would soon put an end to that. Now we know who was behind it all. After being arrested, she promised she'd never do it again. The aquarium is happy to leave it at that. So, she'll be released tomorrow. Sir! Calm down, Ryuji. I know how you feel, but we have no other choice. No one was hurt and no actual damage was caused. I'm sure you agree she learned her lesson. No, I don't. How can you release her so soon? She's not being charged. We can't just hold her. If not tomorrow, she'll be out in a few days. Call the aquarium manager right now. What? Why? I'm going to the aquarium. Wait here. What the hell got into him? Ah, Ryuji, Mariyoshi, did you find what we were looking for? Ryuji was right. We found a nasty little surprise. Couldn't believe it. What did you find? I don't feel comfortable saying it in front of Erica. It's fine. She's a hacker just like us. Plastic explosives set to be detonated remotely at any time. They were attached to the undersides of all the tanks that were returned. They're small, but detonating them all at once would level the place. Explosives? But why? Good question. How did you know they'd be there? I suspected it right from the start. She created an exact copy of the aquarium in her own private cyberspace. It was as if she'd confined time and space itself, as well as herself. I had to ask myself what someone of that mindset would do once they'd accomplished everything they'd set out to do. Tell us, what did she intend to do? I feared that she'd try to keep the aquarium all to herself. By destroying the one in the real world, even though she knew it's about to be renovated? Don't look so worried. Unless she actually presses the detonator, everything I just said is nothing more than a theory. We don't have any evidence that she planted the explosives. Once again, we can't pin anything on her. By now, she's probably moved the virtual aquarium to a small server and disappeared off to somewhere far away from here. I'm annoyed we can't hold her to account, but at least nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses the detonator now. The only positive is that no one's been hurt in all this. It's been an unusual case. Nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses the detonator. However, there might be a catastrophic result somewhere else instead. Somewhere else? What do you mean? What does he mean? Oh, he hacked the detonator to delete her server? Memories aren't about preserving data. There's something you keep inside you for the rest of your life. What did he mean by that? Nonsense. This is where I'm going to stay for the rest of my life. It may be missing a few finishing touches, but it's all mine. When I press this detonator, my aquarium will be the only one like it in the world. Deletion program activated. All data in the cyberspace will be erased. Please log off immediately. I repeat. Deletion program activated. All data in the cyberspace will be erased. Huh? What's going on? All data in the cyberspace will be erased. Erased? How? Why? No, my aquarium! Well, that's kind of just rewards. Or, I don't know. You want to know what happened to that girl? Okay, I'll let you in on something. When we went to see her, I installed a program to delete all data in that cyberspace. I linked the execution key to the detonation signal for the explosive she planted in the real aquarium. That's all I did. Memories aren't about preserving data, you keep them inside you. Maybe I'm naive, but because of this high-tech age we live in, that's what I truly believe. Do you think I got through to her? I wonder if she could resist pressing the detonator. Grim. Oh, who messaged me? Related to cases? Oh, there's just Digimon eating tree made from cyclamine. What? Alright, well, I guess that's it for this episode. That was interesting. So thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.